Unless you spent this past summer living under a rock, you saw the amazing images of space taken by NASA's James Webb Telescope. You know the ones I mean. Full of billions of stars and galaxies. They made you feel grateful to be alive, but also terrified by the vastness of the universe. Sort of looked like the VIP section of a disco, right? Those photos, well, they were just the beginning of the remarkable work scientists will be able to do with the James Webb Telescope. And we never would have gotten here without 2022's Federal Employee of the Year, Gregory Robinson.
So I grew up as a nerd, but not a science nerd, or certainly not a space nerd.
Greg Robinson is not an astronaut. He's never been to space. He owns no spacesuits, moon rocks, or secret alien technology, as far as we know. So how did he get to be the hero of one of the most important space exploration projects of our time? By being a remarkable leader.
So in early 2018, my boss, Thomas Zurbuchen, came to me and said, hey, we need some help. Really like it if you would take over this program as program director. So I decided to take it. Of course, my job was kind of multiple things, but primarily to get it over the goal line. The spacecraft, including that sun shield, were still coming together. We were getting close, but just ran into various types of issues. And for these big missions like Webb, little problems just cost a lot of time. And of course, time is money.
By the time Greg joined the project, a lot of people had actually given up on it. It was years behind schedule and way over budget. Not only did he have to figure out how to technically get to launch, but he had to make people believe in the project again. He did that by listening and being honest. As it turns out, you have to be deeply human to get to outer space.
When Greg started on this project, it was in deep trouble and we had a major deficit of trust. What we needed from Greg is his unique combination of caring about people, but also having the ability of planting his feet and making hard decisions that are required to achieve success. He's a football player. I hope somebody gets the idea.
If you look at the scale and scope of Webb, more than 10,000 people worked on this around the globe. That's a big number. Of course, $10 billion is a big number. So everything I'm saying is unprecedented.
It's clear. Greg is everything a public servant and a leader should be. And the proof's in the pudding, because this telescope will give humanity a new view of the cosmos, and it will fundamentally alter our understanding of the universe.
The impact of the Webb telescope has the potential to make on our understanding of the universe is huge. It has 100 times the sensitivity of the Hubble telescope and could allow us to look into the very beginning of the universe when galaxies were forming. Don't think too hard about that, or it might just break your brain. Just trust me, it's tremendous.
We have 10 new technologies, never flown before, some cases never even developed before. That's like no other. Currently, we know the amazing capability that we built it for, it will do, and maybe even more. So that's the good news to date. I think what it's going to produce over the next several years, and probably just this first year of Cycle 1 science, it's going to be amazing. Things that certainly scientists think of and thought of, and many things that we've never thought of.
Greg has proven that you don't need to know how to pilot a spaceship to be on the forefront of intergalactic exploration, which, as an actor, I personally find thrilling. There is very little physics training in dramas, so I thought that spaceship had sailed for me, but maybe I've still got a shot.
The place for government is really to make the country sustainable and better, and make citizens' lives sustainable and better. And working in government, you can have that kind of broad impact. Certainly, building a large telescope like Webb and launching it in the science is important, and that really thrills me. It doesn't get any better than that.
Greg Robinson, thank you so much for your thoughtful devoted leadership. You've literally changed the world and given the universe to all of us.